Hi, I'm Ryan from Kamloops, British Columbia, and this is Ryan from Kamloops. Welcome to episode 14 of Ryan from Kamloops. My great thanks again to Lisa from Kamloops Street Rod Association and Lou Bowers, marketing and visibility expert, for being on the show last week. And of course, thanks to you, Kamloops. Keep commenting, keep liking, and please keep sharing. I have no budget to put into the show, so please help me spread the positivity throughout all of Kamloops. I appreciate you all so much more than I can truly express. Thanks for everyone that's found our YouTube channel and subscribed there. We will have season 2 coming as soon as I'm able to be back on my feet and moving around a bit. I've got another great show full of positive Kamloopsians for you today, though. For starters, I have another awesome background photo. Thank you so much, Alexandra A. Keep sending them in. Does anyone else have any photos to share? Let me know, and I'd love to share it with the rest of Kamloops. What about a hat? I'm again hatless today. Get me your hats for future episodes. I'd love to help support more local nonprofits and small businesses. Get me a hat, reach out in the comments. All right, I am recording this episode a couple of weeks ago by the time you're all seeing it. I had my surgery on April 25th, and I'm still at home recovering. I'm doing my best to stay positive, though, throughout everything. I wanted to say one more thanks to everyone for the messages of support that I've already received, and I haven't even had the surgery yet. It means a lot, so again, thank you. For now, let's start off the show with today's top story. Positivity. I'm staying positive, and I hope you are too. What better time to make positivity the top story than when I need it the most? This is episode 14, which also happens to be my favorite number since I played rugby in high school. It was the assigned number for my position on the wing, and it's been my favorite ever since. So, let's combine two of my favorite things this week. My lucky number 14, and my new favorite thing to do, be a positive person. I hope that our positivity will help spread and support a new local business in town. I went for coffee with Megan from Mount Paul Event Center and Campground. She reached out a couple of weeks back, and we met up at Amplified downtown. She told me all about the Mount Paul Event Center and Campground. This is the old KXA for those of us old enough to remember. It sounds like they're really putting in the effort to create a cool space for so many things and a real place for community gathering. So please go check out the Mount Paul Event Center and Campground on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks, Megan, for being such a positive member of your community. I look forward to hopefully getting involved and helping out with future events and having Megan on the show once I'm recovered. We're thinking June. I do have another positive guest today, however. You may remember I was invited for pizza and to chat with some of the cool folks working at Standard Office Space. I popped in again to chat with Stacey Owen to share with everyone just what is Standard Office Space. Well, here I am at Standard Office Space with Stacey from Kamloops. Thanks, Ryan. I am here at Standard Office Space with Stacey Owen. Stacey, thanks for being on the show. Tell Kamloops what it is you guys do here.
We are a co-working society, so we do drop-in, desk rentals. It's all month-to-month lease, so it's great for people that are working remote or startups that are growing, or shrinking, depending on what's happening in your life. But it's very flexible. It's a space where people can connect. You're not just working alone, and we also offer mentorship.
That's fantastic. So I think what I liked about this place is this brings people together. And so we're trying to always find why is these things important for Kamloops. So tell us a bit why you think doing something like this is important for Kamloops.
Well, it's important for Kamloops, but I can also say from personal experience. So my second business I ever had was Pepper Marketing Agency, and it grew from here. I don't think I would have survived the startup phase or growing a business without the community support and talking to other people that are entrepreneurs and other people in the industry. That was all the support, and also made you feel like you weren't in it alone.
I feel that big time. I'm starting something brand new, and I'm reaching out to people, and it's much easier working together and meeting new friends.
Yes.
So I think maybe that's something we could leave Kamloops with here today is get out, reach out to your community, find some things that are maybe different and new to you and try them out. And if you need a space to come work for a day even, come to Standard Office Space, meet Stacy. Even if you don't need a space, come by, say hello. Very polite. Thanks so much, Stacy, for being on the show. And we'll send it back to Ryan. Thanks so much, Stacy. I know that we'll be seeing you again on the show as we continue to grow and see the positivity spread all across Kamloops. Thanks for your positivity and encouragement. I know of another positive Kamloopsian that knows about future events. Jess from the House of Misfit is here today, from the past as well, to tell us about what's going on in Kamloops in the world of arts and entertainment. Here she is now, Jess from Kamloops.
Thanks, Ryan. Hey, everyone. It's Jess. I haven't changed in a week, and I'm back to tell you about what's going on in Kamloops this week with shows and such. First up, on May 5th, at Moccasin Square Gardens, Kamloops Tish Equipment are hosting the Red Dress Day event to raise awareness for missing and murdered Indigenous women and children. That event starts at 11 a.m. and it is free to attend. May 6th, Reject with Dendros and Augur are playing Bridgeview Theater. Doors are at 6:30. Tickets are $15 at the door. May 6th, also Wannabe, Spice Up the West. So a Spice Girls tribute show will be coming to Night Shift on 5th. Doors are at 8:30. You can get tickets on mpro4.com for $30. That's a 19 plus show. Then next up, 2 events on May 7th. We have a all-ages show at Bridgeview Theater with Danger Box, South Hill, and Evangeline. Doors are at 7. Tickets are $20 at the door. And then also on May 7th, The Secret Beach, Casey Lee Anderson and Charla Miller will be playing the FE Arts Collective. Doors are at 7 for that one. Tickets are $23 on Eventbrite. And then May 10th, we got a couple more events for you. So my friends over at Oak and Ether, a nice little metaphysical shop on Victoria Street, are hosting a rune lore and divination workshop. So you can learn all about runes. That starts at 2 p.m. You can get tickets for $55 on their website, oakandethermetaphysical.com. And then also on May 10th, Ruben and the Dark Horn with the Bullhorn Singers will be coming to Night Shift on 5th. Doors are at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $23 on Eventbrite, and that is a 19 plus show. Last but not least, a little bit of shameless self-promotion. Sunday, May 11th, House of Misfit is hosting our second spring pop-up series at the shop. We'll be open 12 to 5. It's free to attend. We'll have about 9 or 10 vendors in our back parking lot, so you can come by and check it out and see what we're all about.
Before we stop today, though, Jess,
Yes.
I'm here just to say thanks to you.
Aww.
Thanks to you for being on my show every week for 14 weeks in a row now, saying yes when I came in the door to some crazy guy with this wild idea about being positive. You've taken that and ran with it with a Misfit Monthly. So here we are. I just want to say thanks. I'm having my surgery in a couple days. We're filming this, obviously, a couple weeks in advance. So,
that's why I haven't changed.
So thank you again so much for filming a couple episodes today and everything else you've done.
Thank you for having me, Ryan.
Everyone, come see Jess.
It's been so fun doing this. I thank you for helping me get my Misfit Monthly going. It's been lots of fun. So I'm just happy to contribute to what makes Kamloops awesome, and it's you guys. So
yeah. Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to just keep it going. We're only just getting started, so Jess, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3.
Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Jess. Go check out the House of Misfit for yourself. And please let Jess know if you have an event that you'd like on a future episode of Ryan from Kamloops during Jess's segment in the comments. All right, it's time now for the top 5 before we end the show. This week, it's the top 5 positive Kamloopsians or organizations that I would like to have on my show in the future. I've already met with so many positive people, but I want to meet even more. Here we go. Number 5, someone from Kamloops United FC. I love what they're doing, bringing the Kamloops soccer community together. From kids right up to their adult teams, I can't say how cool I think this is. More of this from sports organizations in town, please. Number 4, someone from the city who can help make Spool Mac Days 2026 a reality. I threw out the challenge in episode 1, and I haven't forgotten. I hope you haven't either. Number 3, I still would really like to have a tour of a fire hall. Hopefully once I'm back on my feet, the doc will clear me for one ride down the fire pole. Number 2, a neighborhood organization. I know that there's lots out there. I still think that this show is perfect for community events like garage sales. And the number 1 positive Kamloopsians that I would like to meet and have on the show in the future are Alexandra A. and Jennifer Jones. These two have provided me with the background photos for every episode since the second or third one. I haven't met either one of them yet, but I'd sure like to. Thanks to you two. I appreciate you and all your support of a stranger with a new idea. We need more positive Kamloopsians like you. That's it for the top 5 this week. Get me your suggestions for future top 5s in the comments, and let me know if there's anyone else you think I should have on the show. We're just getting started. That's going to be it for the show this week, however. Thanks to Stacy and Jess for being positive guests this week, and to Megan from Mount Paul Event Center and Campground for the really positive meeting this week. Who will be my next positive guest? Stay tuned to find out. I'll see you back next week for a very special episode, number 15 of Ryan from Kamloops, Surgery Update Edition. Until then, look for the positivity in your life. Knowledge is power. Kids are the future. Bye, everyone.